Good morning, my friends. So, today we really want to talk about the hidden trap, the mental trap as soon you're getting freshly funded, you're getting to a payout, you're feeling invincible, and you know what ends up happening. You blowing that account, you are back to zero, getting to a couple of challenges, and not finding your consistency back. I've been there, certainly, and in this video I will you give a little bit of why is it happening, what you can do about it, a little bit of a blueprint what you need to do to get consistent funded and staying there and getting consistent payouts that it's worthwhile, the effort, the investment. And I've certainly been there, man, that I always would get like a little success, right? I would get to a funded stage, I would go to a payout, and then right after the payout, or even sometimes just after getting funded, I would blow that account. And the funny thing is, it would always happen the same way. I would either get the freshly funded, and especially as soon I got the login data, I would go in and try to make money. Or I would get into a payout, the payout would be processed, I would get my new funded account, and I would blow it. Literally, it used to always be like that. And that is because we are rushing that process. We are so impatient. We want that money because, of course, what it means to you is, hey, you have now the ability to make money. And then you look at social media at all the people who are, taking big trades, and you kind of like, man, they're taking 50K trades. What the fuck? I want to do the same. I feel a little, stupid to take, $400, $500 out of these prop firms when there are so many people taking tens of thousands of it. And that is one trap. Comparison is the thief of joy. You can't compare yourself when you are in 1, 2, 3 years of trading. You can't compare yourself to somebody who's in there for whatever 10 years, 15 years, and then don't get caught up with all these screenshots online because at least half of them are not real. They could be demo trades, they could be challenge trades. People are faking that a lot in the industry, and why would you know? How would you know that this is really money going in their bank account? We don't know. So I catch myself sometimes on social media thinking that. So I reduce my social media, you know, uh, uh, scrolling, I would say, on Twitter because I come up there and I try to post. I just to be a creator. I feel like I consumed in my life too much, and I want that you stop doing that. Don't try to see what all these influencers are doing. Keep yourself in your own lane. Look at your performance. Look back what you've done before and just try to improve from yourself, right? Same as we can't compare ourselves as humans to other people who are multi-millionaire. We don't have the same stories in them. I always try to look back at my own self. Where did I come from? 2 years ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago. And that's actually always motivating. It's always nice to see yourself growing, doing better. And that's the only comparison you should do. Are you better than yourself 2 years ago, 5 years ago? If you can say that with a clear yes, then man, you're going on, man. You're on the progress. You just don't know with that steep learning curve when it goes really exponentially in like 1, 2 years. And or month. It can go really quick sometimes. You just need to keep going, improving, improving, improving until you're really getting exponential. Same as in trading, really. Because it feels like you're not making progress, you're not making progress, you're not making progress. It feels boring, it feels odd to do the same shit. But then it will fucking bring you out, man. It will just, you can escape your 9 to 5, you can bounce countries, whatever. It's really like that. And I think in any endeavor, it's like that. It will go exponentially at some point because you're compounding the interest of knowledge, of money, you know, and yeah, you get just better. So keep yourself on your own lane. Another thing is, which I always see, is you're getting the payout, you're getting a winning streak, you're getting the winning payouts, and then you are messing with your psychology. Like you're feeling invincible, feeling like you don't need to follow your rules. You think that you have cracked the code. You know what the market is doing all the time. You can maybe go in other sessions and try to scalp and do this and that. That will hold you more back than ever. It is really, really, you need to observe yourself in that way, because you can have these runs, you can have feeling great, you're doing your screenshots on your trades, you're doing sending the payout certificates on social media and feeling high and getting all these praise and compliments of the people, which man inflates your ego. Because as soon you're getting that losing trade or maybe even the losing streak, man, you felt invincible. So you will feel strong in that moment to make it back quickly, and that will harm you. That will just blow your account because you will not accept the loss, and you need to dial back. So what I always do is, after a payout or after a winning streak, take some days off, enjoy the profits if they're real yet. Um, Take out the money, buy something nice, like realize the gains, just to remind yourself why you're doing it for, and also to appreciate the money you made, because nowadays we're not even seeing the money really, right? Like we are just seeing numbers on the screen, so we need sometimes to remind ourselves that that's real money on the line. And that's why you can't be reckless with it. You can't be losing it. You can't be fucking up and taking fucking 5 trades in a row just to make it back. So yeah, if you felt like this recently, you will know it, because these payouts are great, but you need to observe yourself and be recalibrating yourself, right? You can't be getting too high. You can't getting too low from losses as well. But yeah, I've seen it on many traders and also myself, that you would get to a funnel stage, to a payout, and then you will lose it because you were too eager, too ambitious, too, feeling too invincible, whatever it is, and you will not get back to it. Like you will just blow account after account and challenge after challenge and not really getting to that stage again. Just as like a hurdle, a block, and that is mostly because you've been not following your script, your trading plan, because you're just emotionally wrecked right now, and that takes some time sometimes to come back. Hey, recenter, what have I done to get here? And not trying, because your trading style will change as soon you're getting to few losses or few wins. And if you can't stay on the same lane, on the same trading plan, then yeah, you need to work on yourself. You need to really be disciplined, because you can't change your style and your strategy and you know your timings just based on your recent few trades. If it's like if a few losing trades or winning trades, doesn't matter, because they both change your trading style, your trading system, just because your emotions, right? The greed and fear. So don't get caught up in that, I would say. And yeah, taking yourself a few days off is really one of the best things I could do to myself. Recalibrate, taking the rest of the week off, taking it weekend with you. It's always great to reflect, and coming back to the market when you're ready. Yeah. Um, the great thing is not having something to chase really, because For example, if you come back from a weekend and you come to a Monday, yeah, and you don't see a setup, then hey, then don't take anything. Come back to Tuesday. If you Tuesday don't see anything, come back Wednesday, because you only need what, one trade a week, two trades a week to make enough money, profits to replace whatever you have right now. So that's a great leverage on trading. We don't have to trade every day, even though we are a day trader or intraday trader, most of us. We don't need to trade every day. We don't need to pass the challenge today. We don't need to get the funded account on a payout stage, right? Like, we have enough time. Dial back, take it easy, let it compound. I had to remind myself so many times I would just rush the challenge, rush the funded account. It's not good. Rush the live account, trying to get from 3K. I had a live account, for example, running up from 3K to 17K in like 4 trading days. Phenomenal trades, really beautiful trades I took. Um, and I had such a feeling of invincibility. I really thought I cracked the code. I really thought I made it, man. Because that's a lot of money, man. Like 4 trading days, you make like 14K profit while you were on your 9 to 5. Man, I would call my friend. I would say to him, bro, I made more money in the last this week than in my whole job the last next 2 3 months. So it really showed me that the leverage is there. You can make money quick, but the most important is you have to keep it. And that was my failure there, because in that trading account I run up, I had a slight thought that I could run it up to 100K. Like, I was pretty sure I get above 20K or whatever. And then the one losing trade, the one not being focused enough, came in, and I knew it's gonna be a losing trade, and I didn't want it to let it happen. So I would remove my stop loss. I would add to my position to get my entry lower, and yeah, man, ending up with 10 mini NQ contracts on my live account, where then like being like midway minus 9K dollars in a loss floating. And yeah, I couldn't press that button. I couldn't close the position, so I would blow the whole account. And yeah, it always happens like that, guys. It's always that greed, the invincibility. You feel like, journal yourself, observe yourself with those kind of emotions. Never deviate from your trading plan. Write it out, have one simple model. And yeah, you need to probably have couple of rules in there that, okay, I had a 3-day winning streak, next day I will take off, or the last 5 trades were green, I go half risk for the next couple of trades until I hit that loser, for example, because the loser will come eventually. You just maybe want to reduce that um, loss. So that's what I really can give you. With like, after 3 to 4 5 trades, the losers around the corner. So having a 50% reduction of your sizing, man, that will lead into profitability over time. Like, if you can be consistent with it, incorporate your own little rules in there, and just see in yourself that of course you can't be top of the world and winning all trades, and you need to recalibrate just your ego, man. Like, what you think of yourself in trading, you need to be very neutral, not too fearful, not too greedy. And that is probably the hardest part of us, right? Because guys, we know ourselves, as humans we are striving to be better, striving to being so ambitious, and making better trades, making more money. But most of that thinking holds us really back. And yeah, we're acting more out of our mindset and our emotions than what the charts is really telling us, what the system is telling us. Uh, so many times I would just fuck up with that shit, and I regret it really, because I lost a lot of money because of that. I would had so many accounts blown, which are ready to get paid out, and it is hurting. It's building scar tissue and something you don't really need. Um, Especially if you're in your 9 to 5, man, you want to stop that shit because you really need that money. You need that buffer. You need to build yourself something up, and you can't fuck around with that shit. So keep it dialed in, man. If you need framework, if you need structure, then for you guys, I have down there a link to book a call with me. I will take on a handful of people for my one-to-one mentorship, and I hope you're prepared for it because I don't take anybody. I send away a couple people who booked a call with me just because I don't feel like I can help them. And I just want to know on that call how I can help you, where you are right now, and where you want to go with it. If I can help you, we find this out together, and I can take you from A to B, you know, show you a little bit of the full-time trading side and how it's really done with the prop firms. So if you feel like ready for it, go down there, book a call with me, and I will see you inside. Until I talk to you next time, see ya, good luck and good trading.